Hello everyone and welcome to Module 5, Polar Coordinates. So for this week, I'm going to have you read 10.4, 15.3, and then you're going to do some work again in 15.5. Some of you don't have the text for the first half of the Stewart book, so the ebook is located on the WebAssign site. So go to WebAssign, go to the ebook, and then you can go through 10.4 there. If you need some more background practice on polar coordinates, you can go ahead and read 10.3, and then you'll do 10.4, which leads you into calculating area and length using polar coordinates. And then your new section really is just that 15.3, in which you're going to be doing double integrals again, just like last week, but we're going to be integrating over regions that normally would be very difficult to do with Cartesian coordinates. So we're going to translate those into polar coordinates, and then we're going to be able to do those double integrals much more easily. So if you're good at kind of translating rectangular to polar, you should be able to do this module. It should be fairly light in terms of anything really new. You're going to have your WebAssign due Sunday night, your group problems due Sunday night, just like every other week, except this week you also have your Project 1 due. That's due Sunday night as well. That is the first kind of big deal turn-in here. This is an individual. It's going to be 10% of your grade. Your projects altogether are 20%. There's 2 projects, so each are 10% of the grade. So that's a fairly big chunk of your grade. Now, you know, 35% of your grade is really just homework, and you should be doing pretty well on that. Your WebAssign and your group problems are 35%. Everything else, your midterm, your final, and your projects are a big chunk. It's 65% of your grade. So this is the start of those bigger chunks, is that Project 1. So you really need to spend time, do Project 1 well. If you're writing it by hand, make sure it's legible. You can definitely do it in Word. And so you want to explain your thinking really well to me. Make sure you're answering all the questions, so you get a good grade on that. And so that is Module 5.